So I found this app called Wirepay. And Wirepay gives us virtual dollar cards that we can use for online transaction. So I decided to see if it's going to work. So this video is like a review of the Wirepay virtual dollar cards. So the first thing you need to do is you want to download Wirepay. So I'll put the link to downloading Wirepay in the description of this video. Or you can just go to your Play Store or your iOS store and install Wirepay. So once you enter Wirepay, this is the interface you are going to see. Of course, you have to verify your Wirepay account before you can come to an interface like this. So Wirepay allows you to create wallets in different countries. So this is the Kenyan shilling, the Kenyan franc, and the Ghana cedis, and then it gives you equally the US wallets. So it doesn't give you addresses or bank account, it just gives you wallets, which means you can swap naira to these currencies and then send them to wherever you want to send them to. So if you come right here, you can see that we have the US dollars right there, and this is the NGN. So this is where we can create the cards from, and this is called the beam. I don't know what that means. So this is the exchange. This is where you can swap, and this is basically a profile. One other thing I like about this app is the customer care is sort of fast, so it's a plus for them. So to add money to your Wirepay, as you can see, I sent some money. I first sent 500 to be sure that this money is going to arrive, because I tried one other fintech app and they did not send the money. The money has not even arrived till now. So this payment was sort of urgent, so I didn't want to be toying about. So for you to send money, you can just click on fund and you can select if you want to use a bank transfer or a direct debit. So if you click on bank transfer, it's going to generate an account number for you to send. So this payment bank here is called 9 Payment Service Bank. It's the same payment that Cheaper Cash uses. So don't go and search for 9 PSB. You will not find it. Just search for 9 Payments. It's the same as this. So you just copy your account number and you fund your money. And the money actually did arrive on time. And you can equally send money to people. You can send it to bank transfers, through bank transfers too. So you can just select any bank that you want and you send it. So you can equally use it to buy airtime if you wanted, for yourself or for your friends. Anything you want to do with the airtime, that's completely your stuff. So now I want to look at the main thing, which is how to create the virtual card. So I click on cards and then you click on create card. So you can either select a Visa card or a MasterCard. I usually prefer MasterCards, and they just tell you that you'll be charged a one-time fee of $3 for creating this card. And this is not very expensive considering what other persons are charging or other fintech apps are charging. But as you know, this is not enough. You need to know a lot of things about these cards before you create these cards. Again, I wanted to use this to make a payment, and I needed to be sure that it would work before I create this card. So I went to chat with their customer support, and let me show you our chat. So I click on contact us here. So again, like I said, their support is actually fast. So if I click on messages, I want to read out the chat that I had with them before deciding if you could create this card or not. So if I go to the very beginning where I messaged them, so I asked them about if this was going to work, because I wanted to use it to renew my hosting on Bluehost, and they told me that our virtual card can be used on various international platforms for various transactions. However, the person who is answering me is saying they are not certain if it is compatible with Bluehost. It is recommended for me to contact Bluehost and ask them. So I don't really know what to ask Bluehost. So I asked them, what should I ask their team? She said if the bank cards can work right there. And I now asked, how would Bluehost know them? If it's a prepaid card, I should just be able to know that it's a prepaid card or not. And she said I should just ask if they can, I should ask them for Wirepay Virtual Card. This was not encouraging for me, So I said, okay, what about the charges on the card? So he or she said that the card creation is going to cost me $2, while the other place says it's $3. But then again, she says that $2 is a minimum balance to be maintained on the card, and then the $1 is a transaction fee. So I was like, okay, so after the one-time fee, that means the other transactions are free. But he or she said it's a mistake, that the one-time funding fee is $1. So it's not a transaction fee, it's a funding fee. All right, so that still makes it the $3 that they talked about in the initial page. So I now said, okay, fine, are withdrawals free? And he said that the withdrawals are not available at the moment. I say, okay, but do they even encourage or do they allow card withdrawals? And I wanted to know if they allowed it, or if it was just not allowed, or if the service was just not available at the moment. So he or she says, at the moment it's unavailable, as earlier advised the service is being maintained, hence can't advise at the moment on a withdrawal fee. So I said, okay, so what he or she is trying to tell me, she's not trying to be direct. I wanted to know if this payment didn't work, if I could withdraw my money back, but he or she wasn't forthcoming with that. Maybe he or she doesn't have that information yet. So for that reason, I will not be creating this card, because I don't want to I want to use the money to make a payment, and for that reason I will not be using this card. However, if you can use the card, if you want to use the card for something else, you can try. And now let's look at how to exchange. So if you click on exchange, you can exchange your naira, the naira you sent, you can exchange it to the wallet that you've created. I currently have just the USD wallet and the Ghanaian CD. So let's say I wanted to convert to Ghanaian CD, and then I say I want to convert 5,000 naira. So this is how much is going to come out for me in the Ghanaian CD. And you can just click on proceed, but I do not want to convert to Ghanaian cedis. So let's say I wanted to do dollars. So this is how to know their rates. So let's say I wanted to convert 780 naira. This is how I do to know the actual rates that they charge. So currently these guys, they charge $1 to the US dollar. So if you click on proceed, you want to see if there are fees. So it's, as you can see, it says there are no fees right here. So the conversion is still the same, and we will receive $1, and the debit amount is 780 naira. So I think their rate is very fair compared to other fintech apps or prepaid cards. But I just cannot continue with this because they did not give me the guarantee that it's going to work. So I'll be using this app for other purchases, and I'll make updated videos about this app. So if you're interested, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, watch out for that video. And this is my personal review of this Wirepay prepaid card. So personally, I like the app. I'll use the app in the future, but for now I found another card that I will be using for my payment. So if you want to know that card, I'm going to put the video right here or in the description of this video. So watch it and remember to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.